YouTube, I'm comparing the iPad 2 versus an Android tablet. The specific model is a Vizio tablet. Alright, let's talk about it. With the Android, let's talk about the basics. Android, you can get more storage space. So, this is the 16 gigabyte iPad, right? You just get a limited amount of storage. But say, for instance, you get a 64 gigabyte iPad and a 64 gigabyte Android. Or if you want to extend your storage, you can just add an SD card that has 64 gigabytes. So you have an extra 64 gigabytes total. And so then that means you have 128 gigabytes on your tablet total. With the iPad, you just get a limited amount of storage space. Alright, this is an 8-inch tablet. And this is a 10.1 inch, I think. Let's look at the thickness of it. Mine looks like a little bit thick because it has a case on there. That's why. And the thickness with Android, it's like about this big. Yeah, this big. But with the iPad, it's skinnier, which isn't good because if you drop I've dropped my Android tablet 1 billion times and it works perfectly fine. So I guess the thickness will be better because I've heard my friends say that they dropped their iPad once and it completely became broken. So with the Android, you can get thicker or thinner tablets. It's up to you. They have over 50 tablets you can select from. With iPad, you can only select for 3, which is the iPad 1, iPad 2, and the new iPad, which is the iPad 3. I have the iPad 2, and of course it's a Vizio Android tablet. So let's get started and turn these things on. Now, as you can see, I just have a regular PIN password. With Apple products, you could just have a PIN password and a letter password. But with Android, you could pick a pattern password, a PIN password, and a word password. So there's 3 different type of passwords you can choose from. So let me put in my password on my iPad 2, and let me put in my password on my Android tablet. Alright, with the iPad 2, they look about the same, but I'd say that the iPad 2 is a little bit more clear. Well, I want to say they're both clear, but it looks like it has an HD mode on the iPad 2 compared to the Vizio tab. Let's get started off with the camera qualities. So basically, I'll show you a couple of pictures, videos that I have on there. Alright, with the iPad, the pictures are okay, but you see it's kind of dark on the side. It's not that clear. But with the Android, it's more clear with the photos. So I wouldn't recommend if you want to take really, really good pictures on the iPad, because they don't turn out as good. And I put a lot of bright lights on in that picture. You can see that very bright light in the background. And I had other lights on, and it's just making my picture dark. But only had one light on this picture, and it's really clear. I'm not gonna compare the video because the video is basically gonna be the same quality. It's just basically the same quality. But I have to say that the iPad 2 camera quality, video camera quality is actually better than the Android tab. So let's compare the market now. Alright, here's the iPad market. Here is, sorry about that, I had to go to the home screen. This is the Android market. So as you can see, you have to be an experienced tablet or smartphone user, because with the Android it's more easier because it says apps, music, books, movies, games, and featured songs, featured movies, and featured games, featured books, and music because it's St. Patrick's Day. But with the iPad, it seems a little bit more complicated if you haven't had any experience with a smartphone or tablet, because you would have to go here to get apps, but then you have to go to somewhere else to get your music and your games. Well, with Android, it's all in one. Right now, Android has 400. Apple has 500,000 apps right now. Android has 450,000 apps right now, so they are 5,000 apps less than Apple apps. But I say within a month or two, they will have the same amount of apps as Apple. Let's go to categories. I don't know, games. And I'll go to games on my Android. The speed is very fast right now. I think it's because of my connection, not because of the tablet. So don't say if you get your tablet, oh, this is really slow and everything. It depends on your connection. So let's take a look at the games. With Android, here are some featured games. Now you can swipe over to different categories such as arcade and action, brain puzzle, cars, casual, live wallpaper, racing, sports games, etc. widgets. Now here it says top games. Here are all the top games, and it lists the number 1, 2, top 3, and this are top free apps and top crossing apps, which means there are the latest top apps, and top new paid apps. So those are like the newest apps, and the top paid, and there's more categories. And with the iPad, if you want to go to the games, here are a few. Here are the games right here. Like I said, it seems a little bit more complicated. So, here category games. So what you would have to do, if you want different categories, you would have to click somewhere, like, yeah, choose a category, and you would have to choose your category. But what's crazy about this is if you click games as a category, how would you know what type of game you want? But with Android, say for instance, I would want to play a sports game, I could just click sports and it'll show me the different type of sports I can get. But with Apple, they have no category for different type. Alright, now let's talk about the customization. With Apple, you can't really customize things. You can put things in folder, but with Android, you can customize a lot of things, such as you can put your favorite apps, you can put recently downloaded apps, multimedia. You can actually download this program which is called Root Your Tablet, and you can actually change some of the features in the app, so you can actually edit the app. How cool is that? With Apple, they will not allow you to do that. Why? I do not know, because I do not own the Apple company. And let's take a look at the internet. No, not at the internet. At the store again. So as you can see, I'll search Angry Birds, okay? Angry Birds, alright? So as you can see, this is just the free version, but you have to pay for $2.99 for the actual full version of Angry Birds. But with Android, let's see. Alright, Angry Birds. And as you can see, let me uninstall the app since I already have it. And I'll show you the cost of the Angry Birds app for Android. Let me go back to Angry Birds. Alright, as you can see, this is the full version and it is free. This is free, so it is completely free for the full version for Android, which is really cool. And here's some of the screenshots and the comments, which is really cool. With Apple, you have to pay. So a lot more apps you can get on Android which is free, and with Apple you have to pay for. But a lot more apps are cheaper on Android. So I'll show you an example. I'll search this racing game called Asphalt 6, and I search it with the app market. With Apple, you see this is the free version of Asphalt 6, and here's the full version you have to pay for. But with Android, which here is 99 cents, Android only tells you if you want this app you can get it. But with Apple you can get a free version as a demo to actually test out the app. But what's cool about Android is if you download a paid app, you can get a refund within 15 minutes. So if you play the game for 15 minutes and you do not like it, you get a full guaranteed 100% refund. And they will send you an email saying that you successfully gotten your refund. Alright, let's talk about the speed of the apps. So, I don't know, let me install. Okay, I'll install Angry Birds on here, and let me take the speed. See if I download Angry Birds Real on the iPad and the Android. So it's a low battery. Sorry about that. I'll press install. It's asking me, do I want to accept the terms, agreements, and download? And right here, alright, I have to put in my password. And when I put in my password, press 6 and download at the same time, we'll test out the speed of downloading an app. Let me put in my password. I'll pause the camera. I'm gonna press accept. Sorry about that. It's a screenshot of Angry Birds Real. Alright, so here's the speed. It says 19.49 megabytes. But look, it just installed less than 3 seconds to download Angry Birds Real. It takes a longer time to download Angry Birds Home. Alright, Angry Birds app. Alright, let's go to the songs. With Apple, you would have to purchase a song called Party Rock Anthem for $1.99 for the music video. With Android, you get free songs, so all I just have to do is click it and press download, and it instantly download Party Rock Anthem for free. So with Android, you can get free songs, but unfortunately, with Apple, you'll have to pay. But luckily, you can get TV shows and movies on the app market, but on Android, you can only get movies. Alright, that's a wrap. Peace out, YouTube.